Previously, in a video I did about my learnings as a software engineer tech lead, I've alluded to the 75-25 rule, in which if you're 75% certain that someone's going to execute a given task or project successfully, then you should delegate. The other 25% are the unknown space that that person needs in order to learn, explore, make errors, innovate, but most importantly, to grow. So if that task or project were decided to be delegated, then what comes next? One common challenge I faced when delegating something was how uncontrollable and unpredictable the results felt. And by and large, this was because of the unstructured approach I took throughout the delegation process. And as a result of that, in order to diminish the risk of failure, I would end up decreasing the delegated scope, which in turn would decrease the overall impact. And not only that, it would also create confusion on the side of the delegatee because it wouldn't be clear for them how they could proceed with their work. One tidbit of information from the Who Not How book provided the guidance and structure to unlock this issue, which was: research has found that teams who have high levels of autonomy but low goal clarity, as well as little performance feedback, actually perform worse than teams with low autonomy. So this research claims that teams with high autonomy, high goal clarity, frequent feedback on their results have their performance shooting through the roof. And I've noticed that in my unstructured approach, that goal clarity would often be overlooked and drowned out throughout the process. After this realization, I've made it a priority for each piece of delegated work to clearly define the expected outcomes, its definition of done, important milestones and deadlines, when should an issue be scaled to me, and which were the ownerships assigned to each of the participants. All of these communicated in a clear and concise way, and if possible, publicly documented, so it can increase accountability and decrease ambiguity. And of course, many of these can just be communicated verbally, especially if the task is simple enough. To finish this video, I'd like to propose a delegation formula, which is delegation is equals to the 75-25 rule as a precondition, which then leads to the sum of goal clarity plus autonomy plus regular feedback. So I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next one.